Hey, great song here, guys. This is John Fogerty's Centerfield from the 1980s. And Mike, I'll send this out to you from Patreon. A great request just not too long ago. Let me play the intro slowly first so you get a sense of what's going on. I like this song because there's a little something in it, I think, for everybody. You've got some picking going on. You've got some shuffle rhythms if you want to go there. And also some workarounds that you can still play the song if you're not quite up to the fancy bit. So here, this is the intro very slowly. Right? There's a C. E minor, and a D. Okay, so that very, very slowly, doing things like that, they really calibrate your right and left hands. Okay, it may be more detail than you're used to doing. Maybe you're just used to playing your meat and potatoes chords. Things like this really improve your playing. Let me put the fabulous Beatbuddy on and play it at real speed here and give you a sense of it. We'll get ready. We'll slow right down and go all the way through it. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle rhythm, we'll talk about that. Or straight G is fine. Yeah, so let's get into it. Great request again. And hey, Shane here from Guitar at Work. I get way ahead of myself. Glad to be back. Shane Simpson from Guitar Work, welcome back. Glad to have you back. Thank you for all your thumbs up. They mean the world here on YouTube, and all your comments, suggestions, sharing it. All that happy YouTube stuff really helps me at this end to keep the lights on. As always, I will send you a patreon.com/guitarwork. I've got 2 sheets here for you, song sheets, and then 2 pages of details that we'll be referring to the whole time. Head to patreon.com/guitarwork. Now, it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. There are a whole lot of dozens and dozens and dozens of songs up there that you can grab. It doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. And just to say, there's a lot of play along videos as well that you can go in and play through all these videos, and we can communicate there as well. So go do that. That's patreon.com/guitarwork. Grab those sheets and many, many more. Hey, I'm looking at the first page of the detail sheet. You're going to see the chord shapes, basic chord shapes, G, C, and D. I'm assuming everybody's pretty much okay in that department. The intro bit is this. I'm going to start 3rd fret. You see the 3 on the 2nd line there. So 3, then open A, then the 2nd fret on the A string, and 3rd fret on the A string as well. And notice I grabbed the C shape at that point. You'll see a C bracketed over top. There is a shape there. It's a C chord, and you'll need 3 notes from it. So you may as well just grab the whole shape. So here it is from the top. 3, 0, 2, 3. And now if I play the 2 on the D string, it's already included in the chord, then a G string open. Now I've got to abandon ship, open D. 4th fret D string, and then 2nd fret G string. Good, now that whips by pretty fast. You start and stop tape here as often as you need to, and peck away at the tab that you're seeing on the sheet. And I've also written the chords over top C, D. If you're not up to doing this intro, you could also just go, the net effect of is C, ba bum 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 ba D, bum bum ba G, bum ba ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum. You could just play the chord shapes, okay? And you still get to play in the band and let somebody else do the fancy bits while you're working on them, okay? So I don't want to discourage those that are just starting out with basic chords. You still get to play this song and wait to do the intro for another time as you're building up to that. Here it is from the top. 3, 0, 2. Here's 3. 2, 0, abandon, open D, 4th fret, D string. And that's your first bar. Now it says G, open G, 4th fret, 3rd fret. Good, end of that line is the same pickup, 3, 0, 2. And notice I'm individualizing those notes. He doesn't really let them ring, which is kind of cool. It keeps everything nice and clean. So you don't, the only place you have a shape on there is the C. And then you quickly abandon that. So they don't all ring together as a chord. They wouldn't be as articulate that way. Now, if you're that far, that's the first line in the intro. If you're that far, you've got most of it, okay? The second line, if I take it from the C, same D thing, It doesn't look like a D that you know, but trust me, that's a D in a different way. And here's a G in a different way. Here's your variation. Open G, 2nd fret G, 4th fret G, open D. And here's that pickup again. We're about to go into a walk down here. In a second. Now here's the top again. 3, C, open D. Open G, or 3, D, pick up, 3, 0, 2, second line, same thing kinda, open D, here's your G, there's your mild variation. Now this is the same as the first time. Last bar, second line, 2, 0, open D, 4th fret, and open G, last line, here we go. Here's your walk down, 3, 0, 2, you'll say walk down, here's a C. Now that line, going up with a little triangle on top, that's a strum. Okay, let me do it again from that C. And play the bass note again, G/B, gotta like it, it's one note right there. Bass note again, there's an A minor. Now we get to the A minor, grab a shape like that, but maybe rest your right hand on the strings. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I'm gonna go to a D here. Now you're gonna hear him slide up to a different D. If you're up to it, it's a power chord D. There's your 5th fret on the A string and 7th fret on the D string. And we're at a G now. Now G is fine. Yeah, but what you're going to hear the main guitar is this G shuffle. Talk about that shuffle in just a sec. Okay, let's get this intro out of the way. Let me do the intro again very, very slowly and play along if you can. Okay, it's very repetitive. It just seems long. It seems longer than it really is because you don't really feel the repeats when you're just learning it. Okay, you're just going note by note. So here it is from the very top slowly. Play along if you can. 1, 2, 3. Next line here, C, D, G. C, D, G. Is your walk down, C, G/B, A minor, D, this one, the easy D, to a G. Now what he's actually doing on that G. The shuffle is this. You'll find that on page 2 of your detail sheet. Shuffle is this guy here. It's a G power chord. I go G power chord, 3rd fret on the low E and 5th fret on the A. Now if you're not up to this because of the stretch, don't worry about it. Don't throw your back out trying this. Regular G is going to be fine to get you through the song. Okay, but the authentic thing is this G. Play 2 of those, just those 2 notes. Now pinky's got to stretch all the way to the 7th fret. Leave everything. The other 2 guys, leave them on. Pinky on, pinky off. You've heard that in a million different bluesy, rocky songs, so it's 1, 2, on, off. Now if you're saying, there's no way, I just cannot stretch that far, if your thumb is to your left, like leaning this way, you're crippling your pinky, okay? If your thumb is up high, your pinky just won't, even with the length of this pinky, I can't, there's no way. If your thumb is over like that, you're doomed. Or if you're leaning to the left, you're doomed. So if I get that, I gotta bring my wrist way down low, and then, okay, you see the curl in the pinky? I've heard that called Van Halen pinky. That cannot be a bad thing. See that? Again, don't hurt yourself, and do what you can. There's a lot of songs you can use that in, for sure. That's your G shuffle. So if I take it from the A minor, here's a D, 1, 2, 3, 4, shuffle. Bar 2, bar 3. Bar 4. Okay, now the net effect of that is really G. So if you're just playing chords, just go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. With any pattern you know, like that, just whisper underneath the main guitar, okay? You don't have to do all the fancy bits. So intro, there you go. Now, I'm always saying, if you found that to be an awful lot, the intro, you can just go C, D, G, and a C, D, G, while somebody else is playing the intro bit, and until you're up to it. So oftentimes people hear the intros to these songs like, oh, that's too hard for me to play. The basic song is easy. It's three or four chords. Easy. It's just that fancy bit, the hook, you know, the intro, that makes it sound difficult. But you can still play the song without the intro, okay? So don't get bogged down by that. So there's that. That is it. And then when we get to the main bit, you're going to see first verse, G. I'm going to do shuffles. Here's a G shuffle. Hold the phone. Now second line, the C shuffle is right underneath it. Literally one set of strings thinner, okay? And that's counted 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you're back to the G. So I'll remind you, if you're not up to that shuffle, that would be a G. And hold the phone, C. G. Right? You can still get away with that as a campfire version. I keep stressing that, I know, but I don't want I don't want the shuffles to freak you out. We all have to learn them at some point. This is a good day to do it, and with proper technique, you can do it. So let's go. Okay, the first verse is G. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and hold the phone. Here's a C. The sun came out. G today. G. We're born again. E minor, regular E minor, new grass, D on the feet. You can go to this D, or you can go to here's your D shuffle, as written on your detail sheet. It's 2 frets higher than your C was. It's on the 5th fret and 7th fret. You're stretched up to the 9th. It gets easier as you move up like that. Make sure your thumb's coming with you though, right? Get that stretch. And twice on the D, back to G. And I should mention on the D, an easier version is here. Right in the area. Some people like that better. There we go. I'm on the 2nd fret of the G string and I'm playing D and G's. Because you're playing an open D string, it's not as stretchy. You don't have to be as stretchy in there for sure. Round and third and heading for home. So in the same first verse, a round and third and heading for home. Here's a C. Here's a brown-eyed G. Handsome man. C. And the 1. D can understand the way I feel. G. See, there's an argument for doing this to D up there, because you're just taking a C, dragging it 2 frets higher, you're back to G. Okay, that's it. There's your song, guys. That's it. That's all. So you have to choose. What are you up to? If you're up to the shuffles, if you're up to working on those, how about this? If you're working on the shuffle and they're not quite there, you can still play along with the song with me, just using basic chords. The idea is get through the song and add the detail as you are able. Don't get all the detail and then play the song. It takes too long, okay? You got to learn on the fly. So that's all there is to it, guys. That is it. That is all. Then you're going to see the walk up again in the Cruiser chorus. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. C to play. G today. G again. Regular G is fine. Here's your walk down and play. Today. Look at me. D. Centerfield. Yeah, verse and chorus. That's all there is to it. So the walk down that happened in the intro. C to G/B. A minor. That's also in every chorus, okay, and toward the end as well. Okay, slow speed play along. We'll invoke the fabulous Beatbuddy, Singular Sound, still proudly affiliated with Singular Sound. Love that company. I'm using the Beatbuddy, and I also have the Aeros Looper, which I'll talk about in just a few minutes. So I'm using people are always asking, I'm using the Rock 1 pattern at 142 beats per minute. How did I know that? I've shown you this before, but if you go to the Singular Sound website, you go to the Beatbuddy menu, you'll see a song matching tool. Just open that up, typed in Centerfield in that little menu there, or that little area, and it came up and it said, okay, on the Beatbuddy, it also tells you what pattern to use if you have a Beatbuddy Mini or Mini 2 as well. So there it is. Now for a slow, I'm going to take 20 points off of it. I'm going to go 122 beats a minute instead of 142, just for a solo. I'll do how about 2 verses and 2 choruses. So basically I'll do the first page slowed down, okay? So here it is. That's just a matter of going to the tempo button and going down to 122. And I'll do the intro, and how about you just play the regular chords if you're up to it. Now watch out, the intro starts on the and of 3, okay? So it's like, I'll count it in 1, 2, 3. That's called a pickup. This thing here sort of precedes the bar line. That's called a pickup. It happens all the time. Sometimes vocal pickup, sometimes guitar pickup, sometimes a drum pickup, whatever. It's something that happens before the song officially kind of starts, okay? So don't be confused. The Beatbuddy is going to do a crazy cool fill, and I'll come in on the and of 3. If you're playing regular chords, just be ready on a C on beat 1. So you'll hear this 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 boom. You're in there, okay? And you're at the D before you know it. So here is Play Along, and let's go intro, and then we're going verse, chorus, verse, chorus. So jump in, grab those sheets from patreon.com/guitaratwork. And I should tell you that Beatbuddy, if you use the promo code GAW10, all the links are in the description below. Promo code GAW10. You get 10% off at checkout, and also helps to support this channel. Greatly appreciated. So many of you have grabbed them, and we can chat through Patreon. Love it, guys. Exchange ideas. It's just so much more fun than a metronome. So here it comes. Play that intro. Grab those sheets. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3. C. Walk down. Regular G is fine. I'm doing a shuffle. 2 more. First verse, G. Beat the drum. Hold the phone. C. Sun came out. G. Today. We're born again. E minor. There's new grass deep on the field. Shuffle on a D. Easier version, G. Round and third. Heading for home. C. Some brown-eyed G handsome man. C. Anyone D can understand G the way I feel. Now here's your chorus. 1. Stay on a G. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. C to play. G today. G again. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Walk down and play today. A minor me. D. G. Say I feel. 4 bars, just sitting on G. There's 3. 4. Next verse, second verse, G. Spend some time in the Mudville 9. C. Watching it, G from the bench. G again. Lumps, E minor with a mighty case. You struck out deep. G. Delta C. Joe DiMaggio. Regular G there. Whatever. D down. If you're just playing regular chords, bottom of the page. Chorus. 2, 3. Put me in. Regular G is fine too. I'm ready. C is play. Judy. G again. Put me in. Coach. Walk down ready to play. Today. Look at me. D. G. Centerfield. There we go. So that's the first page. Now, hey, you should be able to do that. That was at 122 beats per minute. I'll crank it up now to concert speed, which is 142 beats per minute. So if you can't do it at 122, you probably can't do it at 142. So maybe just stop tape, go back, do some things, get tidied up and do what you got to do. And that is the way to go. And I keep stressing that these play-alongs, it's very much about recovery skills. So you get lost. Don't just start over again. Sit on a G, wait on a G, and look at the sheet and go, oh, okay, he's getting back to G, and jump in. Parachuting in from a mistake is such an important skill. We don't always get to start over. Actually, we rarely get to start over, okay? Make sure that's good. So jump in and do it that way. Now, 142, and after this, I'll get the Aeros Looper going and show you how you might beef things up. If you're just playing by yourself, it's such an amazing tool to have a looper, especially the Aeros Looper and the Beatbuddy as they speak together. So let's, here it is though, your full play along. I'm gonna have to scroll to the bottom of page 2. I'll do that on the G chord. So remember, recovery skills, do what you can. Nobody's gonna get hurt. Ready? Grab those sheets, patreon.com/guitarwork, grab them and a bunch of others. 1, 2, 3. Play along. Walk down. G. That seems fast. Here we go. First verse. Beat the drum. Hold the phone. out, G today. Born again, E minor. A new grass on the field. G, round and third. Heading for home, C. Brown-eyed G, handsome man. See, anyone can understand the way I feel. Chorus, G. Put me in coach. C to play. Today, G. That's it, G again. Put me in coach. Walk down, play. Today, look at me. D. Centerfield. Yes. Next verse, G, verse 2. Spent some time in Mudville 9. C, watching it from the bench. G again, took some lumps. E minor with a mighty case. Struck out, D. G, boom, boom, da-da-da-da. C, Joe DiMaggio. C, down, D, down, G to bow down, down. Second chorus, bottom of the page, put me in coach. C, I'm ready to play. G, today. G again. Walk down, I'm ready to play. Today. E minor. D. G, Centerfield. To G, stay there. Page 2 coming. Just like the intro. 1, 2, 3. G, 4 bars sitting on G, 2, there's 3, 4, verse, got a beat up glove, page 2, homemade fat C in a brand new pair of G shoes, no, found E minor, bottom, D, bound, G, just to hit the ball, touch them all, C, moment, G, in the sun, C, gone, D, you can't tell, G, G, okay now, chorus, double chorus, G, put me in coach, C, ready to play, G, today, G again, put me in coach, C, I'm ready to play, rock today, A minor, D, now put me in coach, I'm ready to play, G, today. Big ending. Hey, cool. That sure felt fast. As that was 142. Okay, it felt so fast compared to 122. Holy smokes. Now, I hope you got through that okay. If not, go round and round and round. And the idea, of course, is recovery skills. As I said before, it is so important, recovery skills, for sure. Hey, and there's a double chorus at the end. I've circled 2 G chords there to show you that they are the same chord. It's a pretty common arranging device if you're going to do a double chorus at the end of a song to not do that 4-bar sitting on G thing like to do, at between verses and chorus. You leap right into the next chorus. So the G in the top chorus and a G in the bottom chorus circled, okay, to tell you that they are the same. Or you don't do that twice. You just go leaping. You can look at one or the other. It doesn't matter. I think it'll make sense when you see it on your sheet there. Hey, so great. Now, how might you invoke the Aeros Looper? Singular sound again, proudly affiliated. And supposing somebody else is playing the intro for you. I'm going to just go here, Loop Studio, and you'll see this guy. And he talks to the Beatbuddy. It's a magical pairing here. They are connected, and if I press go on the Beatbuddy, it starts up the looper. I love that, okay? If I play the intro, the fancy bit, I'll record that in the looper, and then I'll just do the little tinkles to show you what you might do if you're not up to doing that intro. So hang on a second here. If I start it up, say 1, 2, 3. Mono has C, D, If you can do the intro, ready on a C, 1, 2, 3, C, D, G, C, D, G, C, D, G. There we go. C, walk down, join them. Yeah. So that, okay. Having a looper like that is like having your best friend. You say, okay, you play this part, I'll play this part. It is an indispensable practice tool. You got to have a looper. This is the Aeros Looper from Singular Sound. It is fantastic. Big, huge graphic screen. You can see where the loop starts and finishes. It's very difficult to mess it up because the Beatbuddy is keeping you on track. Okay, it's just amazing. So grab one or both of those from Singular Sound. You'll see their website. All the links are listed below. And thanks again for coming back. Patreon.com/guitar@work. Mike, that was for you in Patreon. I appreciate it. And a great request because there's a little something in this one for everybody. And come back and see me. Let's go it again. 1, 2, 3.